A team of dedicated surgeons and medical professionals from the United States arrived in Ghana with a clear mission to bring healing and hope to those in need. As they stepped onto Ghanaian soil, their journey of compassion began. Before embarking on their journey to Kpassa, the medical team paid a courtesy visit to Apostle Eric Nyamiche, chairman of the Church of Pentecost, at the church headquarters in La. In a heartfelt meeting, the chairman offered prayers and words of encouragement, emphasizing the power of service and faith. From the bustling city of Accra, the team set out on a life-changing mission. Their destination was Kpassa, a town in the Nkwanta North district of the Oti region, where hundreds eagerly awaited their arrival. The 10-hour journey was long and demanding, but the purpose of their trip far outweighed the distance. Kpassa welcomed the medical team with open arms. A deba was held in their honor, a symbol of gratitude and unity. Addressing the media, the chief of Kpassa, Ubo Tazom Konja II, expressed his deep appreciation for this life-saving initiative.
Today is a great day for the people of Nkwanta North, Kpassa as a capital. We are grateful for today the medical team from USA coming to Ghana, and they have chose Kpassa to come to Kpassa, and then they treat people here, they help people in their needs as a sickness. We are grateful. We don't have a district hospital here. This Church of Pentecost, their clinic is helping people here. So today, a medical team coming from USA, coming to Kpassa to treat people, to help people, treat them. In fact, Kpassa today is a joyful day for the people of Nkwanta North, Kpassa.
Faith and service went hand in hand. The youth ministry director of the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Ebenezer Hagen, stressed the importance of the Church Vision 2028.
The very center of Vision 2028 is the call for every member to be a minister or to be in ministry. And this means that we are sending them as ministers of God in their various spheres, where they live, where they work, through their professions, through their social contacts. Yes, and for me, this is the biggest part of the vision. Because, I mean, how many crusades can we do? But when the members, you see the members are close to 4 million and all of them are good, then you know you are flooding society and you are taking over. So this is it. And this means that the professions and the individuality of the church member is very, very important. What we are seeing here in Kpassa, the medical outreach we have done, which has led to this for top surgeons and doctors in their countries, I mean the US coming down, and other partners, teachers on the move, Image World, Pensa International, is just because some members of the Church of Pentecost took the mandate, yes, to the unleashing agenda to make a difference and to touch lives with their professions.
Additionally, the Nkwanta area head, Apostle Sedramina Asante, shared his joy at witnessing this act of kindness.
In spite of the 80 areas that Church of Pentecost has, they chose Nkwanta and Kpassa specific. We are very, very grateful. It is great honor unto us. So we want to seize this opportunity to thank the Image World. We also want to thank the Mainline Hospital, Kpassa International, Pensos, and even our chairman, Apostle Eric Nyameche, General Secretary, Apostle S.G. Ububi, and IMD, Apostle Emmanuel Ajaman Bequin. They got themselves involved in this thing. And the amount of money that these partners have invested into this is very huge. And it is awesome. So we are greatly honored.
Pastor Asari Yeboah is the director of the Pentecost Social Services, Pensos.
Going forward, we are looking how we expand this engagement with different groups. I mentioned like working with groups in the fashion space. Imagine every community members who are in the fashion space entered into the public and private schools and says that we are doing sewing of your uniforms for free, mending them which are torn. I think it will be a great impact. I'm looking at carpenters coming together to say, well, we want to fix all broken desks in the church. I'm looking at teachers in a particular area coming to say, well, it's vacation, but we want to have vacation classes for people in that community. I feel that is what it means when we are saying that everybody's calling is a ministry. You don't need to be in the clergy, but God has called you. And then when we work worthy of our calling, there will be great transformation.
Inside Pentecost Hospital in Kpassa, the real work began. From medical screenings to life-saving surgeries, the team worked tirelessly.
So far so good, everything is moving on well. We've been able to meet up with the numbers of prescribers coming.
Each patient had a story. A mother regaining her strength, a child given a second chance at life, an elderly man relieved of years of pain. Dr. Lawrence Livernes, the team leader from Mainline Hospital, Pennsylvania, USA, led the medical intervention.
We don't know the final number yet. We know we saw well over 100 people yesterday, and we worked about a half a day. So I suspect we'll see way beyond that number today. We saw a variety of health conditions, a surprising number of chronic conditions that were not well treated, and were advanced cases of things that with medication and healthcare could have been controlled. In addition to that, we saw many acute problems, acute infections, urinary tract infections, sexually transmitted diseases. At least 2 patients with malaria that I was aware of. There's been a wide variety of things, including musculoskeletal things, many gynecological problems, which surprised me a little bit more than we anticipated.
Derek Abwaji and Fortuna Taylor are the co-founders of Image World, a non-profit organization focused on humanitarian work.
We started Image back in 2018. We are registered with the United States government as an NGO. We are also registered with the Ghanaian government as a social service as well, which is of course an NGO. So we have Image World, which is made up of our corporate entity, our executives, overseeing all activities and things that we do. But our core team is mainly in Ghana, made up of over 300 medical associates, doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and the likes. We are spread out across Ghana in every region. In every region, we have a coordinator that coordinates within the region, at least about 20 to 30 associates, so we call them, within each region. So when there's an event, we don't have to bring other people from other places. We all coordinate from within that region and commence any operations that we have.
Our organization Image is here to provide free healthcare for the people of Kpassa, because Kpassa is one of the communities in Ghana that faces significant healthcare challenges, such as shortage of medical facilities, not having enough medical professionals, and also, I believe, financial restraints, which makes it difficult for the people of Kpassa to seek basic health care for preventable diseases. And also to ensure that vulnerable populations, such as children, pregnant women, and the elderly, receive essential health care. So that's why we are in Kpassa.
The primary conditions treated included hernias and goiters, with surgeons performing critical procedures to restore health and hope.
So most of the hernias we see are in the inguinal area. So if you're a child, we do children too. So we had 3 or 4 pediatric patients that we fixed a hernia on. Those are generally, they have them at birth. There's a canal that remains open, and there's really no way to prevent them. But you know, they may also have, in addition to the hernia, hydrocele. In adults, the hernias are more hard work. The abdominal wall gets lax. You can have both hernias directly through the abdominal wall, or they go along the inguinal canal. And those are mainly the groin hernias that we fix.
So in the world, probably the most common cause is iodine deficiency.
Okay.
But you can certainly get goiters when you have a normal iodine level. And the problem with goiters is they can cause what we call compressive symptoms. So compressive symptoms can be difficulty swallowing. And then when they lay back, sometimes they can have difficulty breathing. And I suppose if they're very large to the patients themselves, they can be cosmetically unacceptable.
Patients and their families shared heartfelt testimonies of how this intervention changed their lives.
Na 6 years indeed. Can you want to maintain and quiet? The first one I'm here in China. I was at the gap at the one.
Goita na me ponko and na shame ho and na shame ho na me okay because as a beautiful girl like me na me besere and I'm bekasama adiwe ya sure na me comfortable, and it was also disturbing me, so I decided say really a great opportunity for na menyanity me management na home me ba na ba be here free and me buy and so me adon. The doctors are really great. They are very good. And he
says those same people who had told him that Jesus is walking by, those same people, they rebuked him and told him to shut up. But he didn't stop.
As part of the outreach, Kpassa International organized a crusade to win souls for Christ, reinforcing the spiritual dimension of healing.
This is the first of its type under the Kpassa International umbrella. Our goal and our role here was to bring all the various species together under the Church of Pentecost umbrella with an evangelistic mission. Kpassa Ghana has come in, they are providing volunteers, they are doing evangelism out in the market. So we are winning souls. We are winning souls and healing bodies. And that is the whole objective here.
Meanwhile, Teachers on the Move, USA, led by Peggy Inim, offered counseling and educational support, particularly for the youth.
Teachers on the Move, we're collaborating with Mainline Health and Image, and as well as the Church of Pentecost. We are taking on the education side of the mission trip right now. For our day 1 and day 2, we've been successful in the education piece, which has been educating the community in CPR, as well as teaching them how to take care of their learn about their blood pressure, and also we've been able to do a few sessions for our mental health group. So we've done some discussions on substance abuse and also sexual violence.
As their time in Ghana came to an end, the medical team reflected on their journey. What started as a mission of service became a story of healing, faith, and hope.
I just want to give all the glory to God for helping us bring the medical screening and the surgical aspect to an over. By the end of yesterday, we were able to screen over 1,000 people. Yesterday, we screened 502 people, which is historical. We've never done it before for all these trips that we've been on. So people that came to our tent for hypertension, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, knee pain, back pain, those people were over 1,000. For the surgical side, we were able to perform surgeries on 52 people. So all the glory to God. I'm amazed. I am happy, and I'm just praying that God continue to give us strength, give us favor, and give us understanding for the next trips that are ahead.
Back in Accra, the team visited Pentecost University A+ for discussions with management. They also paid a courtesy call to the Ganmanche Palace and toured several historical sites, including the Elmina and Cape Coast castles, reflecting on Ghana's rich history. This was more than just a medical mission. It was a testament to the power of love and service. From Accra to Kpassa, these healing hands left a mark and lives were changed.